Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, kicking off another new week. Your floating head, Rural 2IC, coming to you with another morning chat. And what do I want to talk about today? Well, I want to do the kind of division that doesn't make sense, if you will. Now, let me explain. You usually have two sides. You have two sides to the story. You have two sides to, a ball game or whatever else. Usually there's a division. All right, so you have people that prepare and people that do not. And you're going to have different levels, right? You're going to have fans that come and sit in the stands and they're there. That's their support. Then you're going to have fans that are all dressed up and face paint and a big foam finger and all that fun stuff. So, you have different levels of all of it. I get it. The thing that I do not understand, though, is on both sides of this. One, the people that do not prepare, I don't understand the angst, if you will. The ones where they go, you're dumb for doing this, you're wasting your time, and they try and talk you out of it. Because one, anybody who doesn't prepare, they're it's going to be them, right? You are your own first responder. You have to be self-sufficient. Keyword self. And so to try and talk somebody out of it, all you're doing is making the group larger, that if something is to happen, that there is no supplies or very little supplies, or no skill or very little skill. You would think of, I don't do it because of this reason, but if you want to do it, great, because there is a dependency. Usually those that do not prepare are dependent on the system. They're dependent on electricity. They're dependent on everything modern. And when that suddenly gets shut off, now they have to be dependent on something else. And that would be those that prepare, right? They've got all the power. They've got all the food and skill and everything else. If you flip to the other side, it should also be the same thing of not making fun of those that don't prepare. It is a very, very personal decision. Now, you have preparing in itself is very personal, but each of us are our own human being, right? We were free thinking for the most part. I get it. But you have it to where they have not made that decision. They feel that everything's under control, and if something does happen, it'll be a day, maybe two or three at the very max. They're confident in that, and that's the way that they want to base their future on. And if that's their decision, that's fine. But we also got to have it to where a lot of us have the apocalyptic thing that it's going to be my group and that's it. You take people out on site and all that. And I think that can be very, very untrue. There's very good people out there, and it is strength in numbers. It is having people is going to be your greatest asset. It's not having thousands and thousands of firearms and seeds and all this other stuff. It'd be great to have, but there's power in people. And one of the things that I think that often get overlooked is that there is good people out there that are not prepared or slightly prepared, or they have partial stuff but not the rest of it. And to be able to kind of have it to where they are going to be dependent, and you might be able that if something goes bad, hey, listen, I've got some food and I've got some water and you desperately need it. Tell you what, come over and I'm going to teach you how to farm, or I'm going to have you split some firewood, or and you start incorporating them. They don't have to be in your inner circle, okay? They don't have to be on your council or fully trusted from day one. They can still live off on their own a little bit, but you have power in people. You have it to where you can start building them up and raising their self-sufficiency, because just because they don't prepare does not automatically make them evil or your enemy. So we should probably have that in our mindset that, we don't just X people out because they're not in our inner circle. I still think that there's plenty of decent people out there. They just, if SHTF ever happens and we become right, then, it doesn't make them the enemy. And I think that we need to try and incorporate that into the prepping sphere. So, but food for thought. I hope you guys have a great day and a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come with that. Please remember, remain united because we're all prepping in this together.